I was very happy for Katie and Tom, and certainly relieved that everything went well. You know, it's such a wonderful event, and no matter what anyone tells you, it is frightening, and there are 1,000 things that can go wrong. And for all the fun everyone's made in the press, this is a man and a woman having their first child together, and it's a wonderful, wonderful event.
Everything has been so very public, so we feel like we're invested in them. We feel like they're our friends almost. We see pictures of them in all sorts of different settings. We really know more about their first kiss and their first date than we do about some of our best friends' romances. So they've sort of shared the entire thing with us. So in a way, we feel like it's our baby. It's our family. It's something that's happening that we have a personal investment in them. We see Katie and Tom on the big screen all the time. They're like friends of ours. We relate to them. And it was the same thing in times past with Lucille Ball, Frank Sinatra, other celebrities like that. The public feels like we have a piece of them, like we have a little bit of ownership or kinship, maybe even stewardship over these people.
And for more on this story, let's bring in the Insider's Victoria Ricanio. Vic, what are you guys working on?
Mark, we'll show you what happened.
Well, I think you probably didn't have to go to a foreign country and have armed guards making sure that nobody saw your birth 50 years ago, or 20 years ago, or 5 years ago, really. I mean, the big change is really in the last 10 years. As Us Weekly has gone tabloid, as the National Enquirer and the Star have become more mainstream, ultimately all bets are off. I mean, the business has changed kind of exponentially in the last 5 to 10 years.
All right.
I need to be in front of a house which is...
Do you have a cell phone too?
I don't think many people, I'm not cynical enough to think that people have a child as a career boost, and certainly this time it doesn't seem to apply. Tom Cruise doesn't need any more attention than he's already getting, nor does Mission Impossible 3. I think it kind of warms up the public, though. People have a nice feeling about seeing parents and children, and a tiny bit more sympathy for invading their privacy.
I think that people will go see Mission Impossible 3 because they want to go see Mission Impossible 3, or don't want to go see Mission Impossible 3. I think that it doesn't have much of anything to do with it in the end. I think that worldwide, the rest of the world may have a little bit to do with it in terms of getting attention, getting the airtime. The ironic thing is being Tom Cruise is enough to get that. You don't have to get married, you don't have to have a baby, you don't have to jump on couches. You get enormous amounts of attention just for being who you are. So it's an interesting phenomenon. If it were somebody less significant, you would think maybe it was a stunt.
If you drive it by, and have you imagined the house of Tom Cruise like this? Was it?
I think this story has some staying power because it's going to be brought out over and over again as proof of Tom Cruise's straightness, all-American fatherhood, as proof against the other rumors that are going around about him. I think it will last well past the Brangelina baby, because that one, yes, it has some interest, but this one, people are going to be watching very closely the development of the child and the development of his relationship with Katie. The fact that they're not married yet. When they get married, then you're going to hear a whole lot more about the baby over again. Yeah, people are going to be watching the development of this child very closely for a very long time.
Hey, you guys just have a great summer. Thank you for coming out, y'all. This premiere is for you all. All right? Just have a great summer. Hope you enjoy.